Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Chrisley describes family's lifestyle change following prison. Chrisley knows best family, Todd and Julie Chrisley, have been getting back to their normal lives after President Donald Trump gave them a complete and unconditional pardon. They were released from prison earlier this week after serving time since early 2023. Now that the kids are reunited with their parents, they are making plans for the future and making up for lost time. One thing that has been brought up is their lifestyle. Fans know that for the Chrisleys, they have always had the best of everything. How much will that change now? Keep reading to see what Chrisley had to say. Chrisley talks family's lifestyle and how it's different. Chrisley knows best fans have been loving any new information they can get their hands on regarding Todd and Julie Chrisley. Many are celebrating that the reality couple was given a pardon after being convicted of bank fraud and tax evasion charges. Chrisley spoke to Entertainment Tonight and talked about how things have changed for his family. Todd and Julie have only been home a few days now. However, it's already obvious to their family that their entire outlook has changed. During the interview, was asked about the lifestyle the family will live now. The Chrisleys were known for their top-notch style and always having the best of the best. Now, said his father saw all his fancy suits and said he won't wear them anymore. He was wearing comfy outfits from places like Lululemon and said that is what he will wear for the rest of his life. Said he believes it's okay to want nice things in life. He still does. However, how he uses his money now is different than how it used to be. He gives a lot of the credit for that to his sobriety. As for Julie, she already proved she doesn't really care what everyone thinks about her. She used to have platinum blonde hair that was always perfectly in place. Now, she has allowed her gray and dark brown hair to shine through. When her kids told her she needed to change it back, she said she would not be doing that. Their entire outlook shifted since experiencing prison life. Plans for the future. Chrisley also talked about his family's plans for the future. They want to help people. Revealed that Todd met many people who had been locked up for things for long periods, who maybe should have had a lighter sentence. Went on to say that the prison system in the United States needs a huge reform. He and his family plan to fight for this to happen. They believe people should be taught how to better themselves and be given resources to change their lives. They say this does not happen, and so they keep repeating the same pattern. Not only will they fight for prison reform, but they will also fight for the rights of those who have been wrongfully convicted. Big things are coming for the Chrisleys. What do you think about Todd and Julie changing their lifestyle and being more humble? Chrisley never imagined life would take such a dramatic detour. One day, he was filming lighthearted episodes of Chrisley Knows Best, cracking jokes with his siblings, and wearing designer shoes on marble floors. The next, his parents were being sentenced to federal prison, and the weight of real life came crashing down. It's a whole new world now, says solemnly, his voice quieter than fans are used to. We're not the same family that America saw on TV every week. We can't be. Todd and Julie Chrisley, once the bold and brash anchors of the family's reality empire, are now serving time behind bars. Todd in Pensacola, Florida, and Julie in Lexington, Kentucky. Their convictions on bank fraud and tax evasion turned the Chrisley clan's glitzy Southern life into a sobering courtroom drama. And for now 28, the change has been more than legal. It's been spiritual, emotional, and deeply personal. We used to be flashy, he admits. Everything was name brands, vacations, the perfect picture. But when your foundation gets rocked, when your parents go away, you either break down or you build something new. Picking up the pieces. Since the sentencing, has found himself in a role he never truly anticipated, the anchor of the Chrisley children. With Savannah taking guardianship of younger siblings Grayson and Chloe, has become the emotional compass. I try to keep everyone grounded, he says. We're all grieving something different. Savannah is protecting. Grayson is confused. Chloe's too young to fully get it. And me? I'm somewhere between angry and hopeful. The shift in lifestyle wasn't just emotional, it was financial and cultural too. Gone are the Bentleys and catered brunches. The Chrisley kids now live more modestly, with Savannah and Chase splitting household responsibilities in ways their former reality show life never prepared them for. I didn't even know how to make sweet tea before all this, Chase laughs wryly. Now I'm meal prepping, budgeting, helping with school runs. We've gone from cameras to casseroles. But what could have been a total collapse has, in many ways, become a reckoning. I think my parents' imprisonment forced us to face some uncomfortable truths, Chase explains. We were living in this fantasy. Now we're living in reality. Rebuilding faith and family. Chase says the biggest lifestyle change has been internal. Once known for his mischievous antics and cheeky smile, he's now openly reflective and deeply spiritual. My dad always talked about faith, but now I'm living it, he says. When you pray for your parents in prison, it's not just a Sunday thing, it's every day. It's crying in the car. It's reading the Bible at 3 a.m., it's trying to forgive people who called us frauds, even when you're still trying to forgive yourself. He visits his parents regularly, though not as often as he'd like. You never get used to the sound of prison doors closing behind you, he says. But the conversations we have in there, they're deeper than anything we had in the mansion. We talk about legacy, not likes. Character, not contracts. Todd has reportedly taken on a leadership role behind bars, even starting a prayer circle. Julie, ever the nurturer, has connected with other women who've been separated from their families. They're surviving, Chase says. And in some ways, they're thriving in the only way they can, spiritually. But make no mistake, it's hard. We all cry on the way home. From reality star to real life. Post-prison, Chase's ambitions have shifted too. Once aspiring to be an entertainment mogul, he's now leaning toward advocacy. I want to use my voice for families going through similar stuff, he explains. You have no idea how many people are impacted by the prison system until it's your family behind bars. He's even considered starting a podcast or YouTube series that blends faith, resilience, and real-life struggles. No glam squad. Just me and Mick and the truth, he says. The audience might be smaller than their cable TV days, but Chase doesn't mind. I'd rather impact 1,000 people with authenticity than 10 million with a lie. Lessons in humility. Humility, he says, was the hardest but most valuable lesson. I used to think success was private jets and paparazzi, he says. Now I think it's making Chloe laugh on a tough day, or seeing my sister smile when Grayson eats a home-cooked meal. That's the new luxury. Chase is also candid about how the family's name has changed in the public eye. You walk into a room now, and people whisper, "It's not always kind." But I don't live for their approval anymore. I live for healing. Hope for the future. Despite everything, Chase says he still believes in second chances, for his parents, for himself, and for the family's future. When this is all over, I don't know if we'll do reality TV again, he admits. But I do know we'll have a story worth telling, one about grace, growth, and grit. As for the Chrisleys reuniting one day under one roof again, that's the dream, Chase says, his eyes suddenly glassy. A simple dinner. No cameras. Just us. That's all I want now. Until then, Chase continues living day by day, moment by moment, building a new Chrisley legacy one small act of love at a time. Life after prison doesn't just change the person inside, he says. It changes the whole family. And sometimes that change is exactly what you didn't know you needed.